Hey friends, Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. At the Detroit Auto Show, Lexus unveiled a sexy new luxury performance flagship. It looks just like a concept car, but make no mistake, the LC500 Coupe, it's coming to a dealership. At first blush, you might say it looks like a slightly restyled RCF. What's the point? Well, the reality is that the new LC500 is in fact an entirely different animal built on an all-new chassis that will become the foundation of Lexus flagship cars for the foreseeable future. Based on the LFLC concept from a few years ago, the new LC500 is actually 2 inches longer than the RCF. It's 3 inches wider and has a wheelbase over 5 inches longer, and contributing to its more aggressive stance, it's 1.5 inches lower. Comparing it to the RCF is a bit daft, however, as the RC500 is likely to cost twice as much when it comes to market next year. The new flagship really takes everything Lexus has become in the past 5 years and multiplies it several-fold. Its styling might be familiar, but cost was no object. This is evident in things like the highly detailed and technical lighting front and rear. The rear taillights, for instance, are an art project all by themselves. Then there are the wheels, standard at 20 inches, optional at 21, and all forged aluminum. The LC500 will be relatively lightweight, with more use of high-strength steel than any other Lexus that's come before it. Doors are made from carbon fiber substructures with aluminum skin. The trunk floor, composite, and the roof, it can be had in carbon fiber as well. It all comes together with a structure that has more torsional strength than the previous benchmark, that being the LFA Supercar, and the same envelope pushing went into its all-new suspension design, which Lexus says is the sharpest and most precise-feeling collection of parts they've ever conceived. Up front, this means a suspension that utilizes dual ball joints both at the top and bottom of the spindle uprights to allow ultimate wheel angle control. This, therefore, Lexus says, offers superior steering feel and precision at max G. What's under the hood, however, is the same 5-liter V8 found in the RCF and most recently the GSF sedan. With 467 horsepower, you might ask, why didn't they go further for their new flagship? And honestly, I did too. But what sets it apart is the first 10-speed sport automatic to come to a Lexus that they say has quicker shifts than even a direct shift gearbox. And those 10 gears spread wide give the V8 more opportunities in your driving range to hit the sweet spot. This, Lexus says, will give it a 0 to 60 time in under 4.5 seconds. And if you've ever heard this V8 under full howl, you'll welcome another couple of gears. From the driver's seat, that sound will be piped in, of course, but with all the leather and suede that lines virtually every square inch of this cockpit, you're likely to think you're in a high-end concert hall. The interior takes everything I've ever seen from Lexus recently and just builds on it exquisitely. Controls are businesslike down to the magnesium paddle shifters. You sit low in it with your hip points right at the car's center of gravity, and controlling all the razzmatazz of the infotainment system should be even easier than a current Lexus as it gets the next generation 2017 Lexus multimedia system. Arm it with the Mark Levinson audio system and you're golden. Man, this car is just eye candy, isn't it? I mean, inside and out, it's just, well, it's almost over the top. And quite honestly, I can't wait to test drive it, but we're all going to have to wait for that just a little while because it doesn't actually come to market till sometime next year. Until then, click on the link right here and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We test drive 1, sometimes 2 cars each week. Plus, we have a new video like this one almost every single day. There's always something new. So stay tuned.